What's going on, Wolfpack? Welcome to another SCUM University tutorial. This one is going to be an undergrad or basic series tutorial in the basic playlist. I have had a few people ask me in comments and in the live streams about why I select the settings that I select in the character creation menu at the beginning of the game. With the hotfix just occurred last week and the wipe that also happened, we will be creating a new character, and why not do a video showing exactly why I select the settings that I do. If you find value in this content, please smash that like button. If you're new to the channel and you just found us, please hit that red subscribe button and tap that notifications bell so you can be alerted to any videos as they come available, and there will be more SCUM University videos. All right, we're going to jump right in just to do a couple of things, and this is why I set my characters up the way I do. It's not the only way to do it. It is just the way I do it for the style of gameplay that I do. I like to set my age. As you can see, you go from 20 and your strength increases, as does your dexterity, to a certain point. Then your dexterity starts going down, and your strength also starts going down. I usually choose around 42 to 43 years old. That way my intelligence gets a little bonus as well. Strength is up by 0.8. Constitution is up by 1. Dexterity is what it is there. And then I usually I don't go for the incredibly muscular dude, but I don't go for a portly fellow either. I like to stay a little ripped. I usually pick that guy's head size. I go with tattoos on. And typically, I either go with this one, but it looks like I'm wearing mascara, as Roscoe says. So I either go 2 or 3 on that. Penis size, I didn't know this until when the base building came along. That actually influences your intelligence. If you look your intelligence and your constitution, numbers go up and down depending on. I'm pretty secure in myself. We'll just stay with a 3 anyway. For this. So you can change your name up here to whatever you would like it to be. If you have single player mode and you have a couple of different characters on that server, you could change that if you'd like. I always obviously leave it at NateWolf49, and then we go to the next screen. This is where it gets where you have to start making some decisions. I usually typically I'll level my boxing up to around basic middle. My rifles, I'll stay low to almost to no skill. Melee, I'm usually a melee guy, so I'll run that up into the middle of basic. Handguns, I'll stay middle, no skill. Archery, I'll try to stay in the middle of basic as well. So once I get them kind of evened out on the basic skill, I will definitely max out my, not max out, but I will push up my melee and my boxing because I spend a lot of time doing that. And then I'll put my archery. So that's typically right around what I'll have my strength settings up. My running, that's your running speed, which I also, we have a ton of constitution ability here. So I usually max out, or it's going to be close to being maxed out, my endurance, and then I'll even push my endurance up a little bit higher so my stamina is a little bit longer. I spend a lot of time running around in my games. I do not use cars a lot at all. One, because most of them on the servers that I play on, survival servers, they're hoarded by people in squads, and they're hoarded, so they're very, unavailable. And 2, they attract a ton of attention. That's one of the reasons why I set my endurance high. That's how fast my stamina. It is actually, the higher it is, the slower the stamina goes down. The running is your speed, so we have the ability to be able to run fast and have a fair amount of stamina. I like to put my stealth skill up into basic. Thievery I'm not so great at anyway, and then I try to get a little bit of driving just so the cars aren't stalling out on me. So basic, stealth, obviously a little higher. Driving, I was just saying before, I don't do a ton of driving, so it doesn't really make sense to max that out. Stealth does actually influence how you're seen on the map and how you're heard on the map, so I do tend to push that a little bit higher. The SCUM developers actually put out a phenomenal video on stealth and camouflage, which camouflage we'll go over in a second on that, and I will link that up in a card right at the top of the screen. Take a look at that after you're done watching this entire video. So as we come up here, we go to survival. Survival skill is very important now because you cannot craft ammo until you are in the advanced phase. So you have to have 1 million points of survival skill before you're allowed to craft ammo using that. And again, I'll put another card up at the top right. I've done several ammo crafting updates. There are 3 different videos. Take a look at those. After you watch this entire video, come back here and click on those cards and go watch the ammo crafting video as well. So camouflage is very important also, which you'll see in that video that I was discussing in a few minutes ago. And then sniping, I usually tend to stay around no skill. My awareness, I like to kick up a little bit. I'll even drop my sniping down a little bit to get this into the basic. So I'm just over basic camouflage. I'll usually stick right around in here. So I got about 200,000 to go before I get into the advanced stage, and then I'll bump up my camouflage maybe a little bit, my awareness a little bit. But I typically play on hardcore survival servers like Night Kingdoms, and this layout and this setup seems to work very well for me. This video is part of the undergrad program that will teach you all of the basics that you need to know about SCUM. Any questions that you have should be able to be answered in these videos. If you have further questions, please leave me a comment down below. I read all of the comments. I get back to all of the comments. I take video suggestions in the comments. Again, if you've learned something from this video, please smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, and tap that notifications bell so you can be alerted to all the video content as it becomes available. There will be a lot more content in this playlist and the advanced tutorial playlist, which is labeled SCUM University Grad School. Check those out. Those videos should be popping up right now if they haven't already. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments down below. Thank you, Wolfpack, for watching, and we will see you next time.